Welcome to a really quick tutorial on how to make a cool magic circle like this. For this you will need a Clip Studio 3 or any programs that allow you to make circular version of text. So let's start. First you go to your text tool. I have both the normal text tool and duplicated it with the circle parameters. So if you can see me type, this is a test. Let me make it bigger. So you see blah blah blah, and if I go to the option to make it circular, where is it? Circular text checkbox. As you can see, I'll just copy paste a second time so it can fill everything. I forgot a space here. But basically you got your circle. You can adjust it to better fit. I'll remove some of the text because that's a little too much. Basically you can fiddle with the settings so it better match. I'm trying to make it close perfectly. It's a little fiddly at times, but once you know how stuff work, you can make something pretty decent. Anyway, now that you got your circle, you want a cool font. I have many free fonts that you can use. I'll show you. If I go here, so here is my font list, and I have a bunch of symbol-based fonts. Here you can see these ones. I got more down there. Here, this font family. Some here. Some there. More here. But basically, now that you got your text, it can be gibberish or secret messages. But now that you got the circle, you choose whatever symbol or script you want, and you can see now that I changed the font, I need to readjust things again so it fits. I did not think of that. Here you got the circle. Cool magic. I'll duplicate it and resize stuff a little bit so we can have more pizzazz. I'll change the size of the letters here. Adjust things a tiny bit, like so. Now I go to the figure tool, and on a new layer I'm going to make some circles. Oops, too thin. Where am I? I'll make the brush size much bigger. Yeah. No, this one's too big. Let me try again. Let me adjust. Here. I'm being a bit sloppy like usual, but once you're in there, I'm sure you'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing. But basically, you type some text in a circle, you draw some circle. Yeah, that's about right. This one isn't centered though. Oh, wrong text. It's this one I wanted. Here. Now another circle. Because I want something a little cooler. And right now I'm making the circle in a circle, of course, but as you can see in the example, you can have stuff a little misaligned. So, for example, I'm making two circles that aren't centered. Then I make another circle that I will center correctly. But then I'm going to... Oh, wrong eraser. Here. And now I'm going to make some more text. I use A and B. I don't really care since this will just be little symbols. Yeah, these ones. And you will be smaller. Like this small. Now, I'm going to make them not text and move them where I want to. I'll be honest, I'm not really used to Clip Studio. I usually draw in pen tool side, but I feel around. Okay, now I have all the layer I wanted. So I'm going to merge everything, including the text. Yes. And now I'm going to copy and paste. Use the blur filter. I want it to blur a little more, like this. I'm putting the blurred layer at the bottom and the crisp layer on top. I'm going to lock the opacity of both. And the crisp layer I'm going to paint in white. So, pen. I'm making it white. I don't know the shortcuts for Clip Studio yet, so bear with me. And the bottom layer, blue, for example. And if I make the background a dark color, you will see better. But boom! Cool magic circle! You can use it for... Let me see if I have some image I can show. It's in Isaac. And if I go to this one, here, this piece. As you can see, I used Cool Magic Circle, I used even different fonts, but basically, that's what I'm showing you how to do. So next, you can make your own. And as I said, I have many fonts that you can use. I can show you again. I'll put text in big so you can have a quick showcase of some of the cool font I have. I have these ones. Maybe if I check sample showcase. So you can pick, I have some blocky ones. I have one based on the Galactic Standard, which it's what you see in Minecraft. I have a font for it. I have this one. These, some are a bit old, so they aren't great. For example, I have this one, but I have in multiple shapes, so even if you like the symbols, I have options. I have this one, which this one I don't know if it would work on a circular text, but it's not exactly the way I wanted it to be. It was supposed to be approximately like that, but the line isn't perfect. I mean, it was made with a free program, so I can't fault it too much. Maybe one day I will buy a proper tool to make fonts and fix all the small things like this. But in the meantime, I have a bunch of free fonts that you can use. Yes, I have this one, these, and this. So have fun and go make magic circles and stuff.